So just like the deadlift, the squat is a very important exercise, and it's often very complicated for beginners. So we're going to take a very basic approach to it. So when you approach the bar, you're going to see these rings, generally speaking, and that's kind of where you're going to want to put your pinky. We can always come in a bit closer. It really just depends on which feels more stable for you and which puts less pressure on your shoulder. For me, the rings are a perfect fit, so that's what I'm going to be using. So when I step under the bar, the first thing is I'm going to find a good position on the back. Some people like a higher position. Some people like a really low position. I like it right in between, right where my traps are. So next step from here is I'm going to pull the bar into my back. So by pulling the bar into my back, what I'm doing is actually I'm able to keep my chest upright. So I'm going to step out of the rack here and just orient myself properly. So I'm going to pull the bar into my back, and it helps my chest from collapsing. So there's not going to be any bending over when I'm squatting throughout the motion. So I'm going to pull the bar back. My feet are about shoulder width or a bit wider, maybe an inch or two out. They're slightly pointed outwards, but for the most part, they're pretty straight, which helps with hip activation. So I'm going to pull the bar into my back. I'm going to brace my core by sucking air in and flexing my abs. I'm going to keep my hips neutral just like I would with my deadlift. I'm going to drop in, pressing my knees out. Imagine you have a really big belly and you're making room for it is what you're doing. Do a few more. Majority of the weight should be on your ankles, or your heels I should say, sorry. You should be able to keep your toes from touching the ground. Actually, a lot of really good squatters, they don't even have their toes on the ground. They have them curled up like this. I don't know if you can see. But more or less, that's how you do a squat. That's a pretty basic demonstration. Some people tend to lean in a bit more with their squats. Some people are able to sit up a lot more. And really what that comes down to is it's a ratio of how long your femur is in relation to your torso. So that gets a bit complicated, so do what's comfortable for you. If you feel like leaning in is a bit better for you, go ahead. If you feel like sitting up is better, that's cool too. Just don't overarch your back. Don't be doing this. Don't be forcing it. So, because that is a really easy way to injure your back. So, yeah.